To Your Health, where we talk to local health leaders to help you feel better, live better, and be better.
Hi and welcome to Your Health. Today I'm here with Joey from Natural Healthy Concepts. We are getting back into routines. Summer's wrapping up, back into that school routine. So what kind of tips do you have for us to help with that?
Yeah, no, it's that time of year and, summer's over, which can be good and bad depending on how it goes and how much your kids are kind of getting under your skin at this point.
But it is a juggle.
It really is. So I think it's not overthinking it too much, but there are some little things, they're getting ready to go back to school and be exposed to, hundreds of kids, and that means some germs coming in. So, it's things like, maybe a daily probiotic or some kids multivitamins, and even for yourself, and even the things like probiotic, like your immune system really starts in your gut. So that's always a good place to start if you just want to kind of pick one thing. And then, whether it's kids, family members, all those things, like trying to make sure everyone stays healthy going back to school.
Gotcha. And like you mentioned, this is also the adults getting back into the swing of the routines. We're packing the lunches, it's all the sports afterwards. So anything to help us with that kind of stress and the mental clarity?
Yeah, for sure. We always blame the kids for being out of sync and everything, but I think it's a little bit on us too at the same time. So yeah, it's some little things, and there's some things that we can do, whether it's some magnesium or some fish oil for some good brain function. But then there's some things like adaptogens, and adaptogen is just a fancy word that means like stress reducing.
Okay.
So things like ashwagandha are really great for that, to kind of help you unwind at the end of the day, to kind of like take that little release off.
Gotcha. Now, September can actually still have some super hot days, and we have plenty of sports still going on, all the footballs and volleyballs and all that kind of stuff. So, staying hydrated is still really important as we're heading into September.
Yeah, keep that energy up, keep hydrated, all those things. And the nice part about where these products have gone over the past couple of years are there are so many options, and there's a wide variety of tastes. So it's not something that, you have to convince your kid that like this kind of tastes like health and it's not going to be great. But there's so many flavors, and it's whether it's liquid or powder, and you can mix these things into a water bottle and kind of keep it on the go. There's a lot of really great options. Keep those electrolytes up and hang on to that water.
Exactly. All right. So in our last 30 seconds, if you had to just give us your top 2 tips, what would you say for getting back into that routine?
Yeah, I would say start with a good breakfast, number one, and then maybe kind of work in a probiotic, to make sure the immune system's kind of, firing on all cylinders, going back into routine, and then I'm going to give you 3, and then let's focus on some sleep too.
Oh,
yeah.
So that's really, really important.
For sure.
All right, awesome tips as always.
Yeah,
thanks so much, Joey. All right, and thank you for watching To Your Health.
The preceding was a paid advertisement.